Kandy Cares presents Abandoned Pregnant, the podcast show with Kandy Delore. Hey ladies, how are you all doing? I hope everyone is okay. Thank you for joining me on the Abandoned Pregnant podcast today. Today I want to look at things from another perspective, and that's on how women who don't yet have children view other women who have been abandoned pregnant and how they also view single mothers. But before we get into that, I'd like to introduce my special guest, Ashley Collins from Florida, who will be joining me on this topic. Hey Ashley, how are you?
Good, I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you. I really appreciate you being on the Abandoned Pregnant podcast today. So Ashley, one of the reasons that I asked you to take part in this interview is because I know and I love how open, honest and how real you are when it comes to speaking about some of the most uncomfortable feelings that go on with many women who hide it while they're in bad relationships, including when it comes to heartbreak when a relationship is over. Now, the Breakup Diaries, which you present on your YouTube channel, has some serious emotional content that I related to. It actually brought me back to when I was 18 years old. I felt your pain through YouTube. I think that you really did learn a lot from it because I could tell from the progress that you've made in your videos and via the timelines where you've gradually stopped talking about your ex and you found and picked up new interests and, you know, in other things. And most importantly, it seems like you've been working on your talents as well.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yes, so you.
That's so funny that you say that because, like, I didn't even notice that I stopped talking about him.
Yes, I was analysing it and I thought, wow, you know, you can actually see your progress, and I think it's such a great thing that you documented what was going on YouTube.
Yeah, it became a therapy thing for me where I would check in with myself every morning. How are you feeling today? I feel like crap today. And then I originally never ever intended to upload anything at all, actually. And then I asked my friend if I should, and she said, why not? And so I did, and I kept going on and on with it, and it just, I had feedback like from you, and people saying how they related to it, how it resonated with them, and I was like, well, why don't I keep going? And it's kind of more selfish for me, where it's like I need this daily check-in with myself. I need it in order to not drift back into the rabbit hole of depression.
Yes, well, I think you're definitely helping a lot of people out there by just being you and opening up. Okay, so I'm going to ask your opinion on a few situations. And after we do that, I want you to tell my listeners all about the Breakup Diaries and, you know, what you do in more detail, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Great. All right, so the first question that I have for you is, as a single woman who doesn't yet have any children, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear that a woman is pregnant but she's single?
So I grew up with a very Baptist, very like religious upbringing where it's like first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes children.
Right.
So it was a huge shock for me as a teenager that, oh, women can have kids without a partner, and it was very foreign to me. It was a very, very foreign idea to me. And then even now when I see single mothers, my heart goes out to them because there's something that happens to a child that isn't raised in a two-parent home.
Yes.
And it's so much love you have to give them that is meant for two people. But I always, now looking at it, I look at it with admiration because, like, man, like, you're giving so much. You're giving so much love to this little one, and in addition to loving yourself.
That's definitely. Okay, so my next question for you is, what do you think about men who abandon women that are pregnant with their children?
It's a weird mixture of empathy and apathy.
Okay.
Because I talk about this a lot in my series, that I think that we use sex as a toy, I think we use sex as a temporary rush of emotion, a temporary fleeting emotion, and we don't realize that, hey, we're actually meant to have sex to copulate, we're actually meant to have sex to procreate. So when you decided to do this, be prepared for what might happen afterwards. So it's oh God, it makes me so beyond livid when I see men that have, oh my God, this is so funny. This guy hit on me like a couple months ago. He had 5 kids from 3 different women.
Wow.
And I was like, why are you bragging about that?
Yes.
There's nothing like manly about that at all. There's nothing. And he was like, well, I take care of my kids. I take care of my kids. Like, no, that's not the point. The point is you should have stopped that too.
Yeah. You're definitely right. You know, men don't take, I don't think that a lot of men take sex seriously, and these are often men who are immature and, like you said, very reckless. And yes, I definitely agree with what you said there. Okay, so what are your views on women who date deadbeat dads knowingly?
It's definitely a choice. It's definitely you're choosing to ignore the signs,
Yeah.
because they've painted this image of what a great person that they're pretending to be.
That's right.
And I have this huge thing where I try not to speak negatively about other women, because I think we have so much going against us now. And for me, if you date a deadbeat dad, that's the ultimate disrespect to the female race.
I agree.
You're saying that, hey, I'm putting a man above you.
No, I definitely agree with that. I do agree that that is the ultimate height of disrespect towards any woman. Okay, so
also just consider the fact that what would you want your father to do?
That's right.
You want your father to ignore you and to pick another woman over you?
Now, that's a very good way of putting it. Exactly. What would these people do if the situation was the other way around and they were involved in it for themselves? So it's true. It's very easy to give an opinion on something, but I guess until you're in that situation for yourself, or until it happens to you and you're feeling, you know, the consequences of it, then you don't really understand to a full extent what some people are going through. But at the same time, it all comes down to empathy as well. If we're able to understand people's emotions and sympathize with them. So yeah, I guess it depend on the individual as well. Okay, so do you have any stories about any women who have dated deadbeat dads and how it turned out for them?
Okay, I had a coworker who was dating a deadbeat dad, and she had nothing but negative things to say about the baby mother, which is, you know, like the stories were true. The stories were very true. And I said to her one day, do you know the reason why she's reacting like this is because you're feeling her? You're basically like fanning her flames, and she's just going to get worse.
Was she trying to let the other woman know just how much of a deadbeat dad the guy she was dating is?
No, thinking about it now, no, she wasn't. It's so crazy how we're always so quick to defend our men. Like, oh, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, it's all on you because, you know, men can never do anything wrong. They're perfect in everyone's eyes. But which is so frustrating because men are never required to grow up. If you think about it, they have their football games, they have their basketball games, they have their video games.
Yeah.
They're not required to grow up like women are.
Yes.
Where it's like, hey, you're a child, you're not allowed to go out anymore.
Yeah, you've got a point there.
To stay inside and watch your Desperate Housewives, and that's your life from now on. I'm gonna go to the games.
You're right. No, it's very true. I mean, they're grown men in their 40s sitting down playing Xbox and PlayStation games, so you are very correct on that one. Okay, so what would you say to single mothers who feel like they might never get into another loving relationship again?
I'm definitely at that age now where I feel like everyone has a kid now. And I think that people are always like, oh, I would never date someone that has a child, but that's just one more person to love.
Yes.
And we were born with so much love inside of us. Why not just give it evenly?
Yes, I definitely agree. That's a brilliant answer there, and some positive advice. Okay, Ashley, no, thank you. Okay, so let's talk about how you started the Breakup Diaries. Now, I think your videos are going to help so many women going through breakups when it comes to identifying feelings that they might be finding hard to express. So how did this all begin? So I know you were going through a breakup, but were you at a point where you just felt like, I just need to release and get this off my chest, and you decided to turn to YouTube? Or I know you said your friend mentioned that you should go for it and stuff, but was it a random decision that you made?
I recorded my first video when he left.
Okay.
He was literally like packing up in the other room, and I wanted to call someone, but I knew we had been fighting for months, like literally every day, and I wanted to call someone. But I knew that what they're gonna say, oh, what did you expect, Ashley? You know, he was gonna leave eventually, so I didn't want to hear that from someone.
Yes.
So I recorded myself, and I did the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And until, I didn't upload my first video until like 4 months later.
Wow.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, you must have been going through a tough time. You must have been going through a tough time during that month.
Oh my God, yeah, I lost my job, I lost my car,
Oh, no.
I lost my apartment.
Oh.
So
you suffered a lot of loss, and you lost your ex as well. So yes, I guess you were really going through it then. So what are some of the things that you've been doing since? Because it's been a year now, hasn't it?
It has been a year now. It's so weird. It's so weird. I've learned so much about, for lack of, trying not to sound cheesy at all or cliche, but I'm just learning that so much about life. I'm learning that the things that we've been through, there's a purpose in that. And I mean it in the most serendipity kind of way, where like at one point I was homeless for I think 2 months, and then like now I had my own room.
Yeah.
I remember thinking to myself in my car, like, I'm just gonna have this room to myself, and I'm gonna have my own bathroom, and I'm gonna have Post-it notes all over my room, and I have that now.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's interesting how like we literally speak our existence into being, but we don't even notice it at the moment. We don't even notice it. Like at the moment, like it seems like the world is going to end. And at the moment, it feels like nothing can go right, but
no, I agree.
So amazing.
I do feel like everything does happen for a reason. I'm definitely on you with that one. And now you've got your peace, and you're happy. And I can tell that you're happy through the videos. And like I said, I'm seeing you show interest in new things, and you just look so much happier, and you deserve it. No, well, tell everybody where they can watch your videos and find out more about you.
Yeah. So, once again, my name is Ashley Collins. My YouTube channel is called The Breakup Diaries. You can follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. My handles are the Aunt of Dragons. It is a Game of Thrones reference. So, it should be relatively easy to remember. I'm all about engagement. Like, my inbox is always completely open. Nothing in my life is private. As you will see with my channel, I say and share a little bit too much sometimes, but
no, I think that you should definitely keep up the good work and stay being you. I know that so many women appreciate your channel, and I've even seen comments from men as well. So I know you're really touching.
Yeah. It's so fascinating, because I never really thought. I always thought that like men would like hate my message, but like there's some women who's like consistent friends. And I'm like, wow, like, I mean, thank you for calling out trash men. You know?
Yes.
Thank you for acknowledging that they do exist.
No, you are positively expressive, and I think that would draw a lot of people to you. You're very likable and you are very open and, like I said, honest. So yeah, I think that you should definitely keep up the great work on your channel and continue to help women to express themselves, because I think that a lot of the things you say, you know, even when I was watching it, I felt, oh yeah, that's how I felt. You know, you were able to identify a lot of feelings that, you know, women might not open their mouths to speak about. So yeah, definitely continue to be expressive and make some happy videos. I'm seeing your videos are always done with a smile. You're always laughing. Your vibe is positive. Your energy is great. So yes, definitely stay being you. And thank you so much for being on the Abandoned Pregnant podcast today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. This was amazing. This is so exciting.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, ladies, so that was Ashley Collins. Go and check out her YouTube channel, The Breakup Diaries, which I highly recommend that you go and watch her videos from last year when she was actually going through her own breakup herself, and you can see just how far she's come. Well, that's it from me today, but I hope you enjoyed my talk with Ashley. Thanks for listening and take care, everyone.